बाइक राख्नु भन्ने कुरा त Hello guys, this is Portuguese Minola all the way from Atak. यहीँबाट 15 मिनटमा माथि There are too many two ways. Camera भन्दा अब यहाँ कस्तो जान्छ भन्न दिप है अलि भन बनाएन भिडियोमा अचम्म केही जे भन्नु आफू भन भिडियोमा ल सही छ हेरी बाटो सेटल जति हल्ला गरे पनि केही नहुने ल यो गर्न नि पिक्चर Action! Action. It's so beautiful to walk in the woods because
one decision of taking a turn can lead you to a beautiful destination. A beauty on its own, a beauty unexplored, beauty no one can deny. One marshmallow.
Check it out.
Woo.
Two marshmallow.
Two marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out. Woo. 3 marshmallow. Check it out. Check it out. Woo. 4 marshmallow. 4 marshmallow. Check it out. Check it out. Woo. Woo. So 5 marshmallow. 5 marshmallow. 5 marshmallow. 1 marshmallow. Woo. 2 marshmallow. Check it out. Woo. 3 marshmallow. Check it out. Check it out. Woo. 4 marshmallow. 4 marshmallow. Check it out. Check it out. Woo. Woo. 5 marshmallow. 5 marshmallow. 5 marshmallow. Check it out. Check it out. Woo. Woo. 6 marshmallow. 6 marshmallow. 6 marshmallow. Check it out. काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार फुल झैं चित्त पातैमा आशिष भाइ मैले त तिमीले छोडेर गयो भन्दैछ त हेर त यो यहाँ देखेको तारेभिरको डाँडामा आशिष दाइले आएर छोडेर जानुभयो नि माथि अर्को राम्रो खोजौँ न यहाँ कस्तो सानो ठाउँ छ अहिले कुनै भेटिन भने छोडिदिनु
के गर्छ यो अल्टरको के छ यसको क्यारेक्टरिस्टिक्स भन्नु त हेलो प्रजेश हाउ आर यु Really? Where are we right now? Can you?
This is a beautiful place, only 30 minutes away from my home, Tareveer.
Yeah.
So, I had been longing to come here from a very long time. Today marks the day when I actually came up all the way up to explore this unexplored Tareveer, where there's a good legacy about Lord Shiva that I will be discussing and telling you guys a story in some other vlogs. But in this video, I am going to take you to a beautiful place that has never been explored before. Nobody except us has ever crossed this land, ever.
Yes. So,
the only person who had been here was Lord Shiva back in the time when there were dinosaurs all around Kathmandu. And just so you know, in adventures, new things and new experience make you like the adventure the most.
Okay.
When you go around the same place again and again.
Okay, so we are not stopping, okay? You are in your alter ego and so am I, okay? I am a cameraman, okay, cameraman. So I'm gonna ask you another question. So, what makes you, no.
What makes you?
No. What tempts you to come at this place, like this place? What makes you to go to hikes, explore new places? What is the temptation?
So there depends on when and how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
So this temptation of coming to Tareveer today.
Yeah.
Was only decided at 8 p.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
When I came back from the office.
Yeah.
I lied down on my bed.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling to my reels.
Yeah.
That's when I thought, maybe tomorrow is the day.
Yeah.
I would want to spend somewhere out in the wild.
Okay.
That is what motivated me.
Yeah.
That is when I thought about Ramadeep, my dear brother, who is taking a video right now.
Yeah.
So
that's me.
I called him and asked him if he want to join this adventure with me.
Okay. So, this alter ego you are talking about. So what's his name? Is it Process or it's something else?
This alter ego has no name. This alter ego likes to go to the parties. I mean, sir. हजुर होइन नि यहीँ माथिसम्म यहीँबाट माथि
यहाँबाट माथि छ
हजुर हजुर
छ छ छ
छ कहाँसम्म पुगिन्छ थाहा छैन है त्यहाँसम्म कहीँ पनि पुगिँदैन जङ्गलै जङ्गल छ के हो के छ
हस्
आर्मीको लुगा लगाएर हिँड्नु रहेछ आर्मी नै हो कि ए त्यही त
Okay, so coming back to the point, what were you talking about? Okay.
Coming back to the reality,
Yes.
I thought that guy was asking us
Yeah.
to our IDs or
Yeah, it is tickets. So are you carrying some cigarettes, matches, something like that? Okay. So this alter ego has no name.
No, no, no. This alter ego
Mm-hmm.
puts on this dress. This is the dress that gets me into this alter ego.
Yeah.
That gets processed into this alter ego.
Yeah.
So when I put on this dress, I am a different whole person.
Okay. When did you come to embrace this?
I like to go to the parties with this dress on. I like to go to parties, stay secluded, enjoying the party. Like I don't exist.
Okay. At which point of time did you embrace this alter ego of yours?
I would like to have this video deleted from your phone and sent to my phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what? So why are you concerned about that?
Because I am concerned.
Why? Because are you concerned about me showing this video to?
Yes.
Why?
Rajesh is concerned about that.
Rajesh is not here with us right now.
You made me go into Rajesh's phone.
Yes. Oh my God. Let's talk about it, or let's not talk about it. Okay. Go on.
Now what was the question?
So how did you come to embrace this alter ego?
Starting point. Let me reconnect.
So
I always had this alter ego in me.
okay.
I just never embraced it before.
Yeah.
So when I got introduced to psychedelics,
Yeah.
that is when I realized that this is also my
Psychedelics as in psychedelic music.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I got introduced into psychedelic music,
Yeah.
that is when I found that I sat one-on-one with this alter ego and talked with it.
Okay.
So then I realized that this ego was to be loved and
Okay.
embraced rather than suppressed.
Okay.
So that is when I actually had the courage to sit with this ego
Yeah.
and talk it out.
Okay. Do you think you will get stuck with it for your entire life?
This is only one of my alter ego. There are that all the egos are with me.
Okay.
When I was born,
Yeah. Okay. So talking about process. So how this alter ego and process are different? Who is process? What do you think of him?
so
Okay.
Rajesh.
Yeah. Okay.
Talking about Rajesh.
No.
I and Pradesh have a very
Yeah.
ancestral relationship. We have been together for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's just that he was so confused. There is no Rajesh actually.
So there is this alter ego, but there is no process. That's very condescending.
Yes. So when I come to this alter ego,
Yeah.
I realized that Pradesh never existed, because if Pradesh could have existed and this, both the alter egos cannot exist at the coexist at the same time. So neither this nor Pradesh exists. That is just
So everything you talked about for past 15 minutes is just hocus?
focus.
Wow. So what's the point of it? This
Point of view.
point of we talking about this? I think we are getting to some conclusion or
There is no conclusion. You
Yeah.
can never.
yeah. So the conclusion. Okay. Hello. So okay, let's change the topic over here. Okay, let's go. We have found something over here.
Yes.
So we are gonna explore it with Prajesh Dada. Okay.
Let's answer the question. Let me not answer the question. Let Kailash answer the question here.
Okay.
Let Kailash ego enter in me
Okay.
and I answer the. And
I want to stop you over there. Kailash is ego.
The ego in this brain, the alter ego, the other alter ego
Yeah.
that this brain has.
Mm-hmm.
So that part of the brain is speaking right now.
So, who do you think seek the salvation from the life? Ego or someone else?
Salvation.
Who suffers? Who suffers in this life?
The mind.
The mind suffers.
The mind suffers.
And who and does mind want to get out of it or someone else?
The mind suffers because it wants to get out of it.
So,
So
yeah.
you can never get out of it. You can just accept it and you can just embrace it and be. And the mind when becomes one with the entire, with the one. When the mind becomes one, only then.
Mind becomes one.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's like there's one, there's mind. Mind is a part of one.
Yes.
Mind is always a part of one, but the ego in mind or the mind itself is. So let's tell that mind is an ego. So,
Okay.
so the ego.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
Okay.
There's one, and there's mind.
Yeah.
So let's call mind as ego, so that we when we say mind, let's also understand it as ego.
Okay.
So there's one and there's mind. One mind is a part of one. But mind always tries to be different from one because mind has never understood what being one means. So if mind...
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure,
Okay, so you tell that mind is the part of the one, right? So does mind dies or not? When you die,
the physical form dies. Dies as in it changes form. Nothing dies. It just changes form. Like there is one, and there is one.
Yeah.
Everything is the same. So you can dying in when we talk about dying, it only means being one with one. Being one itself, not one with one. That is duality again. So dying only means that you are one. So it takes another form. Another mind rises, is born again, is created within this one, and it tries to separate itself from being one. It's like, let me put an analogy to this. Ocean is one. Let's not talk about land again. Land and ocean, let's not differentiate there. Let's just say that there's only ocean in the entire world, there's nothing else. Only ocean everywhere. In this entire universe, there's nothing except for oceans.
yeah, okay.
So one is ocean. So let's put it that way. And mind is a bubble in the ocean. So when the bubble is there in the ocean, the bubble thinks that it is different from ocean because it has different forms than ocean. But if you actually see, the bubble is also an ocean.
Yeah. So how does bubble get to know that it's ocean?
It's like
How does he realize? Who realizes that?
nobody realizes. It just becomes one. It just becomes ocean, and then there is no bubble anymore. It's like it is gone in the abyss.
Okay, so the mix-up point of bubble and ocean, where they are one, but when bubble get into the ocean or mixes with the ocean,
When the bubble bursts.
okay, burst. Okay, so to burst, there must be something the bubble can do to get there.
The bubble does not do. The bubble may think that it has done a lot. The bubble may think that it is what it is. It is what is driving in the ocean or floating in the ocean. But the bubble rises from a natural process from the ocean and bursts without any effort from the ocean. However, because it is very limited, because the bubble is only because bubble cannot think out of being a bubble. It sees that as if that bubble is acting, but bubble creates on its own in the ocean.
So it mixes naturally.
Yes,
So there is no.
External force is there, but it's always natural. It's all ocean.
So the drive of bubble is not gonna get him to the mixing process. The drive of bubble. When the question arises on bubble, so something like this phenomenon exists because.
I'm just saying. Okay, there is no land. It's just this earth is all covered in ocean. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything apart from human beings it still exists. Natural process like gravity, wind, everything exists. Animals does not exist. Fish does not exist. It's just plain ocean and the natural process.
Okay.
Leave everything out of the context.
Okay.
So that is being one. There's nothing except for that. There's nothing except for being ocean everywhere. But due to natural process, the bubble comes into existence. The bubble, because it is different from ocean, thinks, because it seems in a form, only in form, it seems that it looks like it's different from ocean. That is when the bubble starts developing an ego that says, I am different from the ocean.
So he's thinking that. So
Yes.
So he's thinking that he's different from the ocean.
Yes, and he thinks that he is making his own ways in the bubbles. But if you see it wholly, the water in the ocean is flowing with a natural force. The bubble does not see everything. It does not know that it is revolving around.
Okay.
So it is flowing with the natural laws, but it thinks that he is making the waves because he is a bubble and he can see a little high above the universe as it is. That is when it creates a conflict. That is when it cannot be one with the ocean and cannot be in harmony with the nature. That is where it is trying to escape and suffers. That is when the bubble being a bubble, if it is one with the ocean, if it does not.
Okay. I think this is Kailash talking. Okay. So let's make our journey. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you for that insight. Yes. So that was
10 minutes with Kailash.
Yeah, 10 minutes with Kailash. Now we are again with Process Niroda.
Also interesting fact about bubble is बबललाई पनि थाहा छ कि बबल इज पार्ट अफ द ओसन भनेर कि त्यो बबललाई पनि थाहा छ कि द बबल इज अ पार्ट अफ ओसन तर एक्चुअल एक्सपिरियन्स पाउनलाई ओसनभित्र जुन बबलको सर्कमफेरेन्स छ त्यहाँबाट पानीभित्र डुब्की लगाउनुपर्छ। तर बबललाई के डर छ भने इफ मैले डुब्की लगायो भने बबल फुट्यो भने वेयर डु आई एक्जिस्ट भन्ने डर छ, बुझिस् नि। त्यही भएर त्यो बबलमै अड्किरहन चाहन्छु कि बबलबाट तल पानीमा छिरेर हेर्न खोज्यो भने के हुन्छ, पड्किने डर छ। त्यही भएर त्यो जानै सक्दैन। तर पड्किनु त छ त्यो बबल कहिलेसम्म बस्छ। तर बबल र ओसन को एक्जिस्ट गर्न सक्छ साइमल्टेनियसली एकै ठाउँ हार्मोनीमा जानलाई बबललाई बबल भन्नु दिएर आफू त्यो बबलले चाहिँ पानीमा छिरेर बस्यो भने चाहिँ ओन्ली देन बबल चाहिँ छुट्टै हुन्छ र पानी चाहिँ छुट्टै, र बबल र पानीको डिफ्रेन्स त्यहाँ एउटै रहेछ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ त्यहाँ हुन्छ।
माथि अन्न अब त्यो पानी
तेरी का